Hello, everybody. Earlier, when I did my Christmas episode, I was going to break into the onto the bedrock from the nether ceiling with a particular design. Unfortunately, I did it in my redstone world, and it didn't work. So maybe it doesn't work anymore with 1.15. I had never done that design before that I found, but it didn't seem to work. So I'm going to go back to the design that I used to use in 1.14. I've only ever used it once, but it did work for me. So I just want to go over it with you since I told you I'd do a follow-up video about how to break into the nether. There's a whole bunch of videos out there, but last I knew this worked. So I just want to make sure everybody knew how to get in there. This design is not mine. I will put a link to the video that this was from. But as far as everything goes, I've already, started. This is the block we need to break right here. Sticky piston, regular piston, and then 5 pieces of obsidian, and then 5 more pieces of obsidian. Now, we need an activator rail right there, and behind it, we need a lever. Now, we're going to need 10 repeaters, 5 on each side, just like this. We're going to need a block here, and all these repeaters need to be max tick. Got to connect those up. Alright. Now what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to make TNT minecarts. Unfortunately, it does have a small chance of not working correctly. It's a very small chance, but it can happen, so always bring extra resources with you. You activate it, and the head should get blown off. Before you turn the system off, though, you need to keep this piston exactly as it is. So you put a piece of redstone there. Now we have to go turn off the system, otherwise we're going to break this machine already. You could leave this block here, but I particularly don't like doing it that way because I like doing redstone lines. So, connect it up, and basically we do the exact same thing we just did. Now, like I said, it has a chance to not work right the very first time. So always bring extra things with you. We activate the system, and that head should get blown off. But like I said, it doesn't always work, unfortunately. So I'm going to go ahead and make another minecart. TNT minecart. There we go, worked that time. Going to put a piece of redstone there. Now we can turn off the system. Unfortunately, now we have to do a little bit of cleanup. Need to break these 4 pieces of obsidian because we're going to need the room later for our little contraption that we're going to be making. Alright, now we take a regular piston, face it up, it'll activate because it's got the redstone there, so it's activating. So we're going to pillar up 4, number 4. Fall down, we're going to go ahead and remove these 3. Now we're doing this so we can go ahead and place down a regular piston, and it might be a little tricky, but you crouch, place on the edge for another piston. Activate that piston, And now you can go ahead and get rid of this piston, that redstone, and that. So we should have a piston facing the ground like that. Now, you need to place a regular block and then 3 slime blocks in that formation. Go ahead and place a sticky piston, and now we need 4 blocks. That sticky piston will be facing that slime block there. So we need 4 pistons just like this. You'll have that redstone like that. Now, this next step is extremely important. You got to get this right. You're going to need repeaters and comparators. You're going to place down comparator, repeater, comparator, repeater, 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 comparator, comparator. Now, you're going to link all that up with redstone and place the lever down. Now, we're going to power it. Power the system. That piston will grab that slime block. Very important to make sure that this is also getting powered, because now we're going to break the redstone. Just like that. Now, before we turn off the system, that piston should grab that slime block, which are connected to these slime blocks, which will go ahead, push this block and this block into this block. With this getting retracted and the pistons with their heads removed, it'll all force down and break the bedrock. I don't know the mechanics behind it. I don't know if it's a glitch, but time for truth. Let's see if it works. 3, 2, 1. Now we should have a hole in the bedrock. There you go. That's how you do it. So you could bring ladders with you, or you can go ahead and bring scaffolding, which you can see I did bring scaffolding, but apparently not enough. But yeah, then the next thing all you need to do is, just to make sure you don't get spawns in here, just break everything, and that's how you do it. Thank you for watching.